everybody, and welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Today I'm going to do a special unboxing, Comme Des Garcons fragrances. I went on a hunt, but before we begin, just to let you guys know, thank you so much to my patrons for helping support the channel. If you are not on Patreon, reasons to join would be the videos that you see on YouTube with ads running throughout the videos are ad-free videos on Patreon. And also on Patreon you get to see exclusive videos that never come to YouTube, as well as longer versions of the YouTube videos that do come on Patreon from time to time as well. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, superdacob all spelled together, you've already seen I posted this bag. I went on a perfume hunt and I'm in the mood for Comme Des Garcons fragrances, perfume and fragrances together, fragrances. You know, I love my Chanels mostly, but every now and then I get into that mood, that Comme Des Garcons mood that only Comme Des Garcons perfumes can deliver. There's a certain synthetic touch to their fragrances that is a high-end synthetic touch that is amazing. And I crave it from time to time. And this time of year, I'm craving it quite a bit. So, look at that. There's 3 perfumes in there. Let's see what the first one is. Let's move this away. This is Zagorsk. Zagorsk is, let's open it, is an interesting one. As I'm opening it, I'm going to tell you, we're talking about white incense, pine, pimento berries, violet, cedar, iris. Then we have this thing called the hinoki wood, which I don't really know how it smells in particular, and birch wood. So, okay, well, this foliage is busted. Come out wherever you are. Look how much space they use up for a tiny bottle. These boxes should be a bit smaller, I think. Okay. Zagorsk, really cool. Second one, before we get to that, is Avignon. I already have Avignon, so this is my third or second bottle. I have a few milliliter left in here, but it's almost empty, so I'm not going to open this one just yet because I'm still using the Avignon that I have. It's like literally a couple of drops only left. Fascinating about Avignon to say is that the main component of Avignon, now you can check the review I made of Avignon, by the way, also in the card section up above, but also in the link in the description box down below. When I reviewed Avignon, a certain fragrance wasn't released yet. When I was reviewing this one, Gucci's Mémoire d'une odeur was not released yet. Now, why am I bringing in Gucci in here in this Comme Des Garcons unboxing? Well, first of all, because they have an ingredient in common. They don't smell similar, but they have a very important ingredient in common, and that is the chamomile, or the Roman chamomile. Now, the Roman chamomile, which this one is very famous for, or its claim to fame would be that, smells much more natural here than it does there. So just saying. So if you're looking for, you know, because Gucci is kind of promoting it as, wow, it's so rare to use that ingredient. It's not used, that particular flower is almost not used in perfumery. Well, there's another really good one, even much better than this one, that does use it. So there you have it. Another thing that's very fascinating about Avignon is the cistus oil, the elemi, incense, vanilla, patchouli, and palisander. Now, elemi is also the major component right here. You could check out the review of this one, also in the card section up above, but also in the description box down below. Sauvage is pure perfume. Also very heavy on the elemi. So what is so fascinating about Avignon is that these two have single components that are kind of fusing in here. Okay. And my third purchase is Clash, Chlorophyll Gardenia. I love Gardenia. Now, Gardenia and tuberose being my 2 favorite flowers. I like ylang ylang and jasmine like on second place, and then on the third, I would go for rose probably. Maybe it sounds boring to many, but to me it's amazing. You know, oh, tuberose, yeah, okay, everybody search for it. Well, guess what? I'm really bored of ouds. So oud is something that I'm just steering away from, like from the plague. Oh, cute. Okay, so this one is made in France. All of these are made in France, except the boxes of the incenses are printed in Japan. Printed in, well, I don't know if they're made in Japan, but it says printed in Japan. This one is all made in France. This is a, I think 30 ml? Yeah, 30 milliliter bottle. And these are 50 ml bottles. Chlorophyll Clash. Okay. Now, this one is so fascinating. The whole concept of it is, how do we put it? Chlorophyll aerifies the gardenia. Now, my favorite gardenia being the Chanel is Exclusive's Eau de Parfum concentration of gardenia. The Eau de Toilette, not so much so. The pure perfume is okay, but the Eau de Parfum has a poisonous touch to gardenia, which is so typical to the actual flower, if you've ever smelled it at home. And having it at home is kind of dangerous because it's really very overpowering. But it's a very delicate flower. It doesn't like a lot of wind. You can't change the temperature. It could die really quickly. So anyway, so that poisonous aspect of gardenia's smell is gone here. The chlorophyll lifts it up. There's a thing called cosmo fruit in there. I don't know how that smells in particular. There's gardenia, or substitute of gardenia because we can't really distill gardenias. Spearmint oil, pink pepper, black pepper oil, Madagascar LMR, whatever that means, galbanum oil, a pea accord, as in green peas, and musk. But let me tell you, I'm just going to spray quickly. We're going to do a review of this one. This is a beautifully white painted glass bottle. Okay, so this is the most, so gorgeous. When you first spray it, it's intensely gardenia, but like classic for Comme des Garcons, a little bit artificial smelling, but it goes into an oily, soft, it's the most innocent of gardenias that I've ever smelled. It's just that beautiful. It opens up very green and very plant-like, but I have tested it already, but then it goes into a wonderful, wonderful realm of everything is going to be okay. But it keeps you awake because the gardenia is supposed to keep you awake. You know, it doesn't lull you to sleep. It doesn't put you in a trance like, let's say, an ylang ylang or a jasmine can do. It doesn't put a spell on you like certain sensual flowers do. No, the gardenia keeps you on your kind of edge. But this one being the most innocent one without any bit of poison. Maybe in the opening notes. Oh my God, delicious. So yeah, that would be my unboxing and reveal of these fragrances, except mine is this one because this one I already had. Review of Zagorsk is coming. Review of Chlorophyll Gardenia is coming. I am probably going to deliver more Comme des Garcons fragrances soon because I'm really in the mood for them right now. And I'm smelling the gardenia. It's just I don't want to. You know what? I was gonna spray Zagorsk, but I don't want to right now. I'm just gonna do this one really on its own. I don't want to mix the two right now because this one is just so beautiful. I kind of wish they made them in bigger bottles as well. Anyway, I am feeling that particular type of delicate, nuanced reality and fragmentation of reality and recomposition of reality through a kind of synthetic digital concept of reality. That's what these perfumes are. And it really works for me right now. Emotionally, psychologically, what have you. It just ticks the right way for me. By the way, the background you're seeing here is Dries van Noten's last summer collection. Last summer collection being the Spring-Summer 19 collection. Not his last ever, but anyway, you know what I mean. As I'm filming now, the one that was in stores before. Actually, no, now he's already bringing out the Spring-Summer 20. But anyway, Werner Panton is my favorite furniture designer. This is actually Werner Panton's hand, which he used in the 70s for a print, for prints on fabrics of his hand. He used the nose, I think the ear as well was there, the eye, but he used his wife's eye. Anyway, so this is a sweatshirt backdrop. Loving this pinky hue on the black cotton of a crew, not a sweatshirt, it's a crew neck. Works very well with Comme des Garcons, I think. I think them too, not necessarily Dries van Noten, but I think Panton and Comme des Garcons would have worked very well together as well. So, smelling this again, really delicious. I'm telling you, if you do get a chance and you do like gardenia, yes, definitely. If you like your incense with patchouli, this one. Incense without patchouli, this one. You go for Zagorsk if you don't want the patchouli. If you want the patchouli, you go for Avignon. But Zagorsk has a more, it goes into a direction of, it's slightly darker. It's a slightly darker incense, and this is a slightly lighter incense. Now, I've said this before. I'm going to say it again before we finish it off. I have an issue with incense within perfumery in general. I've explained the reasons why many times, but quickly or briefly to just say it again. Incense in churches, like when you're actually burning real incense, there's a dry, smoky smell to it, which can never really be copied in liquid form of a fragrance. And whenever perfumers try to replicate the incense smell within fragrance, it kind of goes wet. And when they take themselves too seriously and try to really deliver the austere element and smell of incense, it turns out cringy. You know, I can't take it seriously. What is really great about so the rare incenses I love are the incenses from the Incense series by Comme des Garcons, because they don't take themselves too seriously. They have a playfulness to them. They are aware. They feel like they're aware of the fact that they cannot replicate their true incense, burning the incense and the smoke of the incense, but they rather go the opposite route. They add more actively, consciously artificial elements to the smell, so that you could almost envision not in a bad way, but like a bubblegummy pop art sophistication to incense. And that's what I really love. And I love the fact that it doesn't take itself seriously that way. As far as gardenia goes, the bottle could have also been holographic, because that's kind of in the direction. It goes into that hollow direction in the way it smells. And the chlorophyll definitely delivers the hollow feel. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please do thumb it up. Let me know what you think about these three in the comment section down below. And also stay tuned for reviews on these two, because this one we've already reviewed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget also to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, superdacob all spelled together, and of course on Patreon as well, in case you wish to help sustain the channel and see it grow. And also if you want to watch the videos that are available on Patreon, either ad-free or longer versions or exclusive videos that are only available there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Never give up on love. Bye.